Hello, my name is Cindy. I went to New York Film Academy with Z. This is like the 10th time I record this because it's really hard for me to talk about in front of a camera. But I am making this because I wanted to make sure that his family knows. First of all, my deepest condolences to Zororo's family. I cannot imagine the sadness that you must be living right now and the deep hole for losing such a beautiful young soul so fast, so young, so quickly. But I wanted to make sure that his family knows that here in our school at New York Film Academy, he made such a great impact. I will always remember him as a classmate, very positive, always very happy, always wanted to learn, and also very concerned about the situation about his country. He wanted to talk about it, he wrote about it, and he wanted to put the word out there. And I hope all of the things he wrote someday we get the opportunity to produce them, or one of our classmates or someone, because I don't think they should be forgotten. He made such a great effort on that. I will always remember Zororo. Also, we had the opportunity to meet him, Alex, my husband, and I. He also sent his biggest condolences. He was here at home for our pizza nights. We went to his birthday. It was so much fun. So much fun. We miss him in our wedding. But I also remember we went to Disney together, classmates, and a fun fact that maybe his family doesn't know, but was a little bit scared of the rides. And I remember we went to Treasure Island, and it's such like an easy ride, but then it had like a small like downhill, and we splashes of water, and he screamed so loud like he swore about work because he never said anything bad. And we were like, what happened? And he's like, oh my god, I am so wet. Oh, you told me this was like an easy ride. So that's a fun fact. Please let us know if there's like a Facebook Live or a prayer or an intention I'd like to join, to remember him. I'm very sad. I'm very sad, and I cannot imagine his family. Thank you, Aya and Josh, for putting this together, and I send you so much love. Please take care. Kisses and hugs. And Zororo, you are the man. We'll miss you.
Hello. It deeply saddens me to have to send this message to you at all. But nonetheless, I would like to offer my deepest and most sincere, heartfelt condolences to you. After finding out of the news earlier on today, I myself have been struggling to come to terms with the fact that Z is no longer with us. I cherished every encounter I had with Z. He brought light into every single room that he walked into, whether it was with his humor, his intelligence, his openness to talk about anything, the inclusive kind of mindset that he had. Z was one of the people that you hope to meet in life and hope to keep as a friend, and I was lucky enough to have met him and have kept him as a friend. He possessed many of the qualities that I still strive to have within myself. He was enthusiastic, passionate, driven, humble, kind. He was he was just he was brilliant. He was brilliant. He was such a great man, and I know that he touched so many people, whether it was through his friend group in LA, which I was lucky to have met him through, whether it was New York, Zimbabwe, anywhere. Z has left. He's left a mark. He's left a mark on everybody that he's spoken to, anybody that he's met. He will be and is already terribly missed, and his memory will live on, whether it be through any time that I hear anything political, anytime I watch House of Cards, anything that reminds me of Z will just remind me that I came in contact with a special person, and that his memory will live on forever. The work that he's done, everything else will continue to live, even though he is no longer with us. I hope that you can find some peace eventually and some solace in what's happened, and I just hope you know that your son, your brother, whoever I'm speaking to right now, that Z was important, he was kind, he was special, and none of us took him for granted, nor did he take us for granted. And he is, and will forever be, one of the most special people that I've ever met. So please, stay safe. Again, my deepest and most heartfelt condolences. My love, my prayers go out to you, and I hope that you stay well.
Hello to the family of Zororo. I had the pleasure of knowing your son in LA when he came for his master's degree. He was one of the most intelligent and well-read, well-versed people that I knew in class. I will miss our engaging political debates. He was truly someone that could come into a room and calm people, and I'm so sorry for your loss. You raised a beautiful son, and I hope that you guys stay safe in this strange period of time. I'm so sorry that this happened to your son, and I hope his memory will be remembered for many years to come. He was truly an exceptional person, very accomplished for such a young age, and it's a really tragic loss. I'm so sorry.
This message is for the family of Zororo Makamba. My name is Lydia Cedroni, and I've had the pleasure to know Zororo since he studied in Los Angeles. He was a fine and graceful young man, so kind and so intelligent, so willing to help others, so willing to be the voice of underserved people. Hearing of his passing has been heartbreaking and devastating to me here in Los Angeles. I know that Zororo was doing wonderful things and would continue to do that throughout his career and his life, and that he has passed so young is so saddening for me. I hope that you all, his family and friends back home, can take comfort in knowing that he was so respected and liked and friended all over the world. He is somebody that I think of fondly when I hear his name, when I would read his posts of what he was doing, his plans for his future. All so exciting for such a kind and deserving young man. I know that he will rest in peace because he has done nothing but wonderful, good deeds on this earth while he was with us. And I hope that you will find comfort in the coming days and weeks and months and years, knowing that your Zororo was so well loved all over the world, so well respected, and he will be dearly, dearly missed. Rest in peace, Zororo.
Hi, my name is Florian, and I went to film school with Zororo. Although I can't claim to be one of his closest friends, I still got to spend pretty much every Monday through Friday with him for the better part of a year. And in doing so, I feel like I really got to know him. And what I learned about Zororo is that up to today, he's pretty much the only person that I've ever met who truly had something to say. He wanted to make Zimbabwe and the world a better place, and he wanted to make the future brighter, not only for people from Zimbabwe, but for the whole world. He was a person who could reach people. He always found the right words, and as a result, he touched people. So I guess what I want to say is that although his life was cut way too short, it was still a life with a purpose. And that's pretty rare, actually. Not a lot of people get to live such a life. So I think that's something we can truly take solace in. And besides that, Zororo, he got to enjoy friends, he got to enjoy family, he had amazing experiences, and he got to enjoy love. So although I cannot fathom how hard it must be for his family right now, what I can say is that this difficult time will pass, the pain will subside, and there will come a time where the good memories will prevail, and Zororo, he will live on through these good memories. So to all his family, I want to give all my love, all my strength, and you will get through this, and Zororo will be loved and remembered by everybody he touched.
See, here is your señorita. This is a really hard moment, but I just want to remember you with the smile that you had, with those jokes that you always did, with that beautiful accent in Spanish, and trying to helping me with my English. I remember you talking with me about God, how good He is, and that's why I know where you are. I know that you are with God. I know that you are in His presence, in that beautiful place where justice is it. The justice that you wanted for your country, the justice that you wanted for the entire world. You talked about Zimbabwe a lot, that I want to go there and just see everything that you talk about it. You were a really, really, really proud person of your country. You talked about politics a lot and you brought us so much light, so much love, and so much joy, that's the way that I will remember you forever. With a smile, with love, with God. And to your family, here you have a Colombian that whatever you need, I'm here for you. I'm sorry for your loss. We all lost someone really important, but we gain someone in heaven, in the best place to be. Love you all.
Hello Makamba family, my name is Ayanda Soazi. I was better known as Z's African sister. I wanted to put this video together to show our appreciation for bringing such a beautiful light into this world. Z was loved all over the world, and I say that and I'm not even exaggerating. There are a lot of people who have been in contact with me who I actually couldn't get videos from fast enough in order to send this, but all the students in the school the students that were at the school, are very sad. And we were a very small class, so we were very close. But at the same time, we felt like we lost a family member, somebody we spent 2 years with every single day, somebody we went to Disneyland with, somebody we went out clubbing with, and somebody who was very, very proud to be Zimbabwean. And that's what we all admired about him most of the time. He didn't care what politics were going on. He investigated them. He made sure that people understood that being Zimbabwean is an honor. And we all understood that through him. I'm not sure everyone knows how we met. I was walking into class and he was selling a very big story to an American, telling them that he was royalty, that he came from a royal family and he was a prince in Africa. When I heard him say, "I can prove it," I turned around to see him show this poor American a gold ID card and said, "You see, mine is metal, only royalty gets this stuff." And I swiftly said, no, excuse me, no. Why are you lying to the people? That's not a real thing. And then he said, "Okay, so you're killing my game." I said, "I am, because I am South African and I know you lying." And then he was like, "Okay, busted. My name is Zororo." I said, "Hello, Zororo. My name is Ayanda." So from then on, I was his African sister, his hookah buddy, because wow, my brother loved his hookah. And yeah, he was just such a joy to be around. And when things were going down in South Africa or Zimbabwe, we'd keep each other posted. We'd update each other. When we graduated, he finally got to meet my family. I got to meet his mom and his friends. And we all loved him so much. And we always say, now that this has happened, we love Z, so we love you as a family. He was taken from us far too quickly, far too soon. But we know that he's in a better place. And we know that he lived a very full life. I feel lucky that I got to see him in December of all our classmates. Because I got to see how happy he really was, how in love he really was. And one of the last few conversations we had that night was how we should have taken selfies. And I said to him, "I'm so happy you have a girlfriend. I'm so proud of you for having a girlfriend. And actually, like, you look like you're in love, my friend, and I'm so happy for you." And then he said, "Aya, that's my future wife. I'm so happy. She's been with me through thick and thin. She really took care of me. And I can't believe I was searching so hard when all I had to do was go home. And I hope, Nyari, you know that he adored you, that he loved you so much. And I thank you for loving my friend so hard. I thank you for being with him through thick and thin. And we thank you as a class for loving him." To the Makamba family, again, our deepest condolences. This is a very difficult time, a very strange time, and we hope that you can find solace in this video.